Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Dover-Sherborn High School, where tonight the Dover-Sherborn Raiders take on the Medway Mustangs in game number 2 of the basketball season and the first home game for the Raiders. Brad Crandall, Bruce Glazer, I am here at the in the bleachers with Debbie Glazer on stats, Cam Crandall on camera, and the two teams across the way about to start. Brad, once again, Brad, both teams are 0-1, but it doesn't mean a lot. We just started.
Yeah, it's true. But we did get to see the freshman, Frigiani, who apparently is pretty good. So I kind of think that we might be calling him the Fridge if he's ice cold. So.
Oh, my gosh. Have you been working on that?
Veins.
How long have you been working on that, Jim?
You know, it just came to me.
For the visitors, dressed in blue with white trim, they'll have Mealy up front with white, Gerard, Parlon, and Keeney. The home team, white with blue trim, will have Allen, the two Sullivan boys, Grant and Ronan, Frigiani, the freshman, and Thomas Cherney, the senior. Cherney will jump against his opposite number, Gerard. 22 against 22, and one of the 22s won it. Frigiani with the ball, moving right to left for his Raiders. Outside to Grant Sullivan. Sullivan dribbles to the left elbow. Hands off to Frigiani. No room, goes baseline, loses the ball. First turnover of the game, and we have a foul against
Jacob White with the steal.
Yeah, it was a nice steal. I think the foul's on the Raiders. No, it's on, it is on the Raiders.
Huh.
It's on the Raiders. Yeah, it was a reach-in foul on Frigiani. His first of the game. The curly-haired, you might say, White bringing it up. I wish I could have that much hair. White shoots and won't stay. We got a foul on the shot, I think, so White's going to the line. I used to have a lot of hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Should get some plugs.
Yeah.
I heard if you go to Turkey, you can get a good hair transplant.
I have looked at my bank account. It wouldn't matter which country I went to. No.
Me too.
No. 1-0 visitors.
All right.
Very out of the basketball game to start out 1-0. That's where we are. White again. Makes it 2-0. He does. Putting the ball in play at the end line is Frigiani. We got Wubba. Official wants to go to the scores table and call something. I don't know what.
Big crowd over at the scores table.
I love these early pauses, don't you? And you have no clue what just happened. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Let's try it again, boys. Press on by the Mustangs. Up the floor, a hook pass to number 3, Sullivan. Sullivan across the floor. Back to Frigiani at the top of the key. Right side for Ronan Sullivan at the foul line. Back to his brother, Grant. Grant being the older of the two. To Theo Allen. Drives, shoots, fouled.
Yeah, Allen just bringing it right in. No fear.
So for those of you tuning in for the first time to our live stream / cablecast, I'm Bruce, he's Brad. We've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes we're funny and sometimes we're not.
And sometimes we might be insulting.
No,
just kidding.
Grant Sullivan is the older brother, as I said. He's a senior. Ronan is the junior, in case you're wondering about the connection. Ronan is also the football quarterback for the last couple of years for the Raiders.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Theo Allen has made it 2-1 in his fancy sneakers. I like those.
Yeah, those are nice.
2-1, it remains. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. Frigiani hands off to Grant. Sullivan for Cherney. Cherney double teamed and fouled. They're going to call everything, boys.
Yep.
Foul on Mealy. I mean, he's not giving him a break on anything, which is fine. Just be consistent.
Yeah, Cherney had a good game, too, against Millis.
I got some brief numbers I can give you. Oh, he lost the ball.
Ooh.
Turnover and a foul. You not only turned it over, but Sullivan fouled him. And I think as a young team, just like the girls' team, they're going to go through a couple of games and try and figure out who they are. And we'll see. Have no idea how good any of these teams are. Do know the Millis girls last week were very impressive against
Yeah, they were.
Dover-Sherborn. Yeah.
Scary team.
Parlon hands off to Gerard. Ball goes out of bounds. It's tipped. It'll be blue ball. Putting it in play, Jacob White, one of the captains. White, Gerard, and Parlon, the captains, along with Keeney. Keeney in the high post right now. Drive inside by Mealy. He's got nothing. Good coverage by Romo. Oh, boy. Frigiani draws the travel.
That's impressive. Good stuff from the freshman.
Theo Allen, Grant Sullivan, Thomas Cherney are the captains for the Raiders, in case you're going to ask.
Yeah.
Bringing the ball up the floor is Ronan. Sullivan down low. Nice. Bucket by Cherney. 3-2 Raiders. 6:27 to go in quarter number 1. White brings it back out. Jacob in a steering contest with Grant Sullivan. Hands off to the basket. Goes that Parlon. Let me see. Get up.
Yeah, he tried to go right through Cherney.
Yeah, he wanted to put Cherney into the wall, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
But Cherney did foul him. It's a second on Cherney.
Cherney looks like he is a wall.
That's not, what they call him that on? That on Ronan? Yeah, I guess so. Ronan Sullivan foul, his second.
All right, nice basket there.
So Sullivan's coming out, and in his place is Julian Mariano, number 13. We're tied at a field goal apiece. Now it's 4-3 visitors. Allen hands off, and he allows Mariano to bring it up.
A lot of pressure from the Mustangs there on that play.
Down low, Cherney goes up. Good!
Love it.
5-4 Raiders. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Drive. And a pass the wrong way. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Right to
Driving
Mariano.
on the floor, Theo gets fouled. He passed it right to a Raider. I think what happened was he went up in the air and said, I can't come down again or I'll be traveling. And he just threw it.
Yeah.
And it came down the floor, and now the Raiders go to the line with a foul. If you hit 5 fouls in any quarter, you go to the line. The opposite team goes to the line. Try it again, Bruce. If a team commits 5 fouls, the other team goes to the line to shoot 2. On the 5th foul, and then on from there. At the end of every quarter, we reset. So every quarter is a 5 foul, then you go to the line, quarter for 2. Yeah, that's what
Thank you for that information.
It made total sense.
Totally. All right, hits them both.
7-4 Raiders. Pass to Gerard. This is Parlon. Back to Parlon from White. Matthew loses the ball.
Frigiani knocks it away from him. Good defensive play.
Very rare to see a starting freshman. He has to be good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Frigiani's so good, he led his team in scoring at Millis with 18 points, Brad.
Well, it's funny. I heard about him through a Medfield dad, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, wow. Okay.
That forced pass didn't work, so it's Medway ball. They come back outside with Gerard. Gerard all doing everything except traveling. Goes out of bounds, deflected off a white shirt.
Stuffed by Cherney.
They look around. Nice defense by the Raiders. You got 5 seconds, sir. White has it. Jacob goes around a screen set by Keeney. Right side for 11 is coming to the game. Cotilli. Gerard
Bruce, you got to give Grady his flowers on that. He always gets his team good at defense.
Too deep. Rebound. Nice control by number 33, Ryan Frigiani. And Allen,
Nice
as you were
pass,
saying,
yeah.
they're always ready. They may not always win, but they're ready.
Oh, that
Ball
one.
tipped away. Picked up by number 13. And that'd be Mariano. Mariano's another freshman for the Raiders. Popped by Frigiani. Too deep off the clanger.
Good board for Cherney.
Fake. Coming inside. Grant Sullivan shoots a pop. Too deep again. And goes out of bounds. It'll be blue ball.
Got to make those, early season jitters.
4:22 to go in the quarter. Well, against Millis, they were down by as many as 19. They got as close to 1 point, and they lost. Dover-Sherborn lost 74-67. A lot of mistakes, a lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers. They had 20 turnovers against Millis, and you are going to win very few games with 20 turnovers.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to get down to 10, 12 total.
You get down to nothing.
Well, you'd like, but 20 is just too much. They work it around. White, 4. Grimes was come in. White shoots a bomb. Got it!
Yeah. He was lights out in warm-up, so can't let him shoot.
Touchdown apiece. We're all tied. Ball comes into Frigiani. The freshman brings it up. Hooks it up the floor to Grant Sullivan. Sullivan left side. They work it back to Grant. Sullivan at the elbow. Right side. Tipped away. Nice steal. This is Cotilli. Slows it down to White. White shoots another 3. Ooh. Skimmer comes in and out. Cherney tied up. It'll be blue ball.
Yeah, I got to give Ryan Frigiani credit on that. He came up and put a hand right in White's face.
They call a foul on that? They did, didn't they? Yeah. Okay, well, what do I know? First foul on, the foul is on Gerard, so it's White ball. Presses on. Ball comes into Mariano. Julian. Line drive in front of the scorer's table, controlled by Grant Sullivan. Grant switches hands, looks to the right side. Down low we go. Back out. I can't even call them names, it's so fast.
I know. Oh.
A force feed attempt for Steven Saber didn't work.
Great
and a breakaway the other way by White. Lays it up and no good as Cherney got back.
Great defense. Oh, but nice three-pointer.
Whoops. Was that an 11?
That was, Cotilli. Cotilli made a great pass right before that all the way down.
10-7 and a foul.
It's good action here so far, though. Raiders 7, Mustangs 10.
Both teams in foul trouble. They'll be shooting for the rest of this quarter.
See how Mariano is from the line.
Well,
Nice.
they only shot 50% at Millis. You want to shoot 70% minimum.
That'll hurt you too.
Matter of fact, Millis was shooting almost 80% at the foul line. And you got to get close to matching them because free throws are so important.
So true.
That makes it better.
Yep.
On the left side, Parlon, in and out. Rebound by Cherney. He can climb.
Yeah, Cherney, I mean, you can see he's really grown up in over the season. He's probably gained about 10 pounds of muscle.
Mariano. Ronan Sullivan's returned. He holds the ball. Allen looking.
Oh, forced.
Forced pass by Mariano didn't work. 10-9, Raiders trail.
Grimes passes it.
Outside, Parlon controls. Long one. In and out again. They like the long shots.
Yep. That's the way the NBA has gone, It's like all three-pointers now. So you see a lot of that in high school and college.
And traveling layups. My bugaboo.
Yeah, I know, right? You can't get away with that in high school, though.
No, not in high school. 1:50 to go in the quarter. Theo going out.
Oh,
Theo didn't know where he was. He was double teamed and knocked to the floor. Legitimately. Parlon all the way and a score and a foul.
And one. That bucket just climbed in.
So at Millis, I mentioned some of the stats there. Frigiani had 18, Cherney 17, Allen 11. Those are your top three.
Yeah, totally.
They out-rebounded Millis, which is a good sign. But they weren't scoring a lot. And they had a rally in the fourth quarter, and just you can't get that far back and hope a rally last minute is going to. We know that.
Yeah,
doesn't usually work. There are great comebacks, but they're not that often. Down the floor, Sullivan a little bit out of control. Hands off to Cherney, he gets fouled. Yeah. Everybody fouled. I mean, there's so many fouls on the floor right now with 1.5 to go in the quarter.
Yeah. I think early season,
Well, the officials were also adjusting as we go along. I see that 23 came out. Parlon came out. Alex Menard, number 12, came in for Millis. They're Medway.
Ooh,
Medway.
that one didn't go in.
Out is Mariano. Back in is Frigiani. Fridge. You want to call him Fridge, huh?
He's got to earn it.
What if he gets hot? What do you call him? Ha ha.
No, that's when you just say he's got ice in his veins. And
Okay. I got to remember this
he's
now.
the fridge.
That could be your phrase.
Yeah, there you go.
As long as you don't use it, we're fine.
Yeah.
Jacob White over midcourt. Into the forecourt he comes. Beyond the elbow. Into the lane. Knocked away. White gets it back. This kid has hands.
Yeah, he does. He's
Menard, baseline. Back out deep.
Hands
Controlled by... Sorry?
Hands to go with the hair.
Parlon here. For Cotilli, who's got a 3. Parlon wanted something, got nothing. Theo on him tight. And what? Timeout, visitors. 104 to go in the quarter, Brad.
Shane Jackson just thought he would stop play for a little bit here, talk to his team. They got a 3-point lead.
Raiders will be this week on Thursday. They'll be at Medfield for a doubleheader, both girls and boys. The boys' game starts at 5 at Medfield. The girls' game starts at 6:30. And I've been looking at the girls and boys' schedule. I cannot say what time the games are because it's all over the place. And even the days of the week in December and sometimes in January, they're not playing the Tuesday, Friday regular schedule all the time.
Yeah.
It'll get into that. Most of the time it'll be Tuesday, Friday, but between now and New Year's, it's crazy. And just look out, go to Arbiter Online. It's called arbiterlive.com. You can get all the schedules there, and you really have to keep up with this because you might show up a half an hour later, a half an hour early.
On the 30th, there's like a game at 1?
Yeah, we're doing a game at 1, a girls' game here at 1. Yeah.
And the hockey season starts too.
Yeah, you got a home game this Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
as we broadcast, yeah.
Hopefully we can get it going live. We'll let you know.
Fingers crossed, right?
Look at this.
Nice knock away by Ronan. Look at White. He's good.
Yeah, he is.
1 second, the shot clock. It would count. Oh, nice shot, but no good. Goes out of bounds. White ball.
That was pretty close.
No. Rick Grady had a point. It should have been white ball, but
Rick's not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy at all. It's going to be blue. It's going to be blue ball regardless of Rick Grady's protest.
To be quite frank, I'm not that happy.
So now you're both not happy. Cotilli out deep for White.
50 seconds.
A lot of time in the shot clock, though. 30. Left side for Parlon. Cotilli.
Yeah.
Did he push off?
Yeah, Alex Menard was a little vicious on that
off the ball, Menard pushed off.
Yeah.
Okay. He's also a football player. I do remember him. He's got the size to play either.
Yeah.
In the backcourt. Frigiani brings it up. He's fouled. You know, they're going to learn eventually. You can't reach in. They're going to call you every time.
Yeah.
Medfield played Medway and beat them. That's why Medway's 0-1. But in that game, they shot Medway shot 71%. That's what you want to see, if not higher. Last year, these two teams split their series. Raiders won at home, and so did Medway. Looking at the score.
No.
Didn't go in. 13-11 with 35 seconds to go in the quarter as Medway leads. Cotilli outside. Long one by Parlon. Good!
Yeah.
Matthew Parlon needs somebody in his face to not make that so easy. Trap in the backcourt, up the floor for Grant Sullivan. Sullivan looks left side, got his man. I didn't even know he came in the game. And his first play, Thomas Wyatt gives it away.
Then got the other man.
Kachili with 3 seconds to go on the quarter. Make that 7.
Oh.
7 seconds to go in the quarter, and looking up was Wyatt. Just travel. Wyatt looked up, lost control of the ball, and he was done.
Yeah, Wyatt, made a tough pass, but came back and made a good defensive play.
It'll be 1 second to go in the quarter. Good luck getting a shot off for Medway. Putting in play
Pass it
is
to White. Right?
Grimes. Way off the mark.
The longest 1 second ever, huh?
We've played 1. 16 for Medway, 11 for DS. Every season, or every time we switch from girls to boys, I got to remember, and I did on the way in, boys basketball is faster.
Yeah.
And you got to get into the rhythm. With girls, it was an easier pace, and it usually is. And with the boys, it's just a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to have a halftime guest, Mr. No Name. We won't give him a name until he shows up. But do you see him? I don't.
I don't see him. Unless he got some work done on his face. I don't see him.
It's a good thing we don't have to say like the pros. This interview brought to you by, like everything's sponsored now, right? We don't have to worry about that. By the way, I meant to ask you, have you ever seen or heard of the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yes, I have. Have
you seen them?
I haven't seen them, no, but I have heard of them.
Well, for people who don't know, they're basically an all-star athletic team of professional basketball players who clown around while they're playing. They play the Washington Generals. This has been going on since I was a little kid, and of course the players change every once in a while, but it's a fun thing. And I know I was watching a St. Louis Blues game. They're coming to St. Louis, so they're traveling around the country. If you want to take your kids to something fun, you get a chance, Harlem Globetrotters. I think when I was a kid, I would go there and see Harlem Globetrotters game at the old Boston Garden, followed by a Celtics game.
Oh, that's cool.
You wouldn't see a doubleheader like that anymore. But that was way back in the day in the 1800s.
Well, that's exciting.
The 1800s weren't that exciting.
That was a great memory.
Parlon to Cotilli. I just like that name. He lays it up and in.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like it a little less now. 18 to 11 visitors. Ball comes up the floor for Mariano. Hands it off. They go around to Ronan. Sullivan in the paint. Fouled. First foul of the quarter.
The foul was committed by number
Grimes.
23, Parlin, I thought.
I said Grimes, no? That's a foul. Was it Parlon?
Yeah.
No, yeah. And Dover-Sherborn walks.
That Charlie season jitters here.
What I've seen out of Dover-Sherborn so far is inconsistent play. They're just not in a flow. Medway, much better flow.
And that's why they're down by 7.
True, sir. Very true. Tommy Stotz is in the game, in case you're wondering. Parlon shoots a 3, in and out. Rebound, gets away from Stotz. Up the floor, breakaway. Nope, now 1-on-1 for Gianni. Lays it up, no good. Too much of a spinner.
Yeah, I think Cotilli came back and might have got some fingers on that.
Our guest wants to know if the game was delayed. And I'm thinking, what? He texted me, he says, is the game delayed? He thinks because he's late, they're going to delay the game. Okay, Cotilli outside. Bombed by Parlon.
They waited a little bit.
That's not Parlon, that was Mealy.
Yeah, Mealy with nothing but net.
If you're not going to guard him on the outside, they're going to eat you alive. They're showing that already. 21-11 Medway.
Yeah, and they're tilting the game here a little bit.
Yeah, another slow start by DS. Cherney. And I'll tell you, they defend well. I'm watching Medway's defense.
Yeah, they do.
They're right on you. You're not getting an inch off them. Theo Allen, the paint, lays it up and in.
Great play from Allen, just getting bobbing and weaving down there and getting an open layup.
Parlon. Over right side for Mealy. Gerard holds the ball, looks against Cherney, the two opposite 22s. Ball loose, stolen away. Ronan Sullivan driving, loses control, loses the ball.
You saw that speed, though, that he showcased on the football field.
Sam White's been coming in, and Theo Allen gets a rest. Also returning is Grant Sullivan. His brother gets a rest.
With like a tissue in his nostril.
Cachilli came out, and I think White came back in. Stotes back out to Parlon. Sees Mealy, hands it off to him. Mealy driving against Frigiani. Mealy goes up, throws it across court. Saved by Stotes. Tommy Stotes outside to White. Parlon, I'll shoot from anywhere. No good. Ball bounce around. Goes out of bounds. Way off a White foot.
It touched Weitzman's foot. Yeah, his right foot. I'm impressed with Frigiani's defense.
Mealy with the ball. Setting it up from deep in the top of the forecourt. Slowing it down, no rush this time. Mealy wants a break. Mealy drives and misses. Ball goes out of bounds. White ball. Grant puts it in play. Sullivan for Mariano. Mariano scores. 21-15. Raiders trail by 6. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. Parlon. White. Got it by Grant Sullivan. Tries to work around a pick. Shoots off the glass and off the orange. Comes down to Frigiani. Frigiani waiting for nobody. Throws a hook. Got it? Yes! That ball was a pinball. Mealy bringing it back out. Steal. All the way down the floor, laying it up and in is Grant Sullivan.
Nice.
Are we not on, Brad?
We're on.
Timeout, somebody. I'm not sure who called it, but it's a timeout. I think it's a White timeout, Dover-Sherborn. Or was it? No timeout. Okay, boys, let's get it together.
You're right.
Well, Cachilli's back in. He's in front of us. Then he hands off to White. Left side for Grimes. Grimes chased by his opposite number 33. That would be Frigiani. Cachilli looking for the open lane, didn't get it. Handoff outside Grimes.
Wow, nice shot.
They are shooting solid.
Yeah, they are.
If it wasn't for the threes, we'd be tied. 24-19 visitors. Yeah, White was in his pocket and he fouled him.
Mm-hmm.
Can we turn my headset up a little, just the headset audio? Just a drop if you could. Thanks. I'm making internal notes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's much better. Ball control by Mariano. Sullivan and Cherney. Long one for Gianni.
Oh,
that's a three.
Look at that. Nothing but net.
24-22. Raiders trail by 2. Cachilli wants to drive again. Pops short. He fell away from that one and didn't put all the effort into it.
Yeah, good board by Mariano. Quick dish.
Quinn Daly making his debut at home, number 24. Intended for Daly and taken back by Grant. Grant wanted Daly, got the ball back to himself, and if he'd made that, he would have had an assist and a bucket.
Right, I like that effort, though, from Grant Sullivan.
With the tangerine peach sneakers.
I like those, too.
Mm-hmm. Ball comes over left side. Mariano, nothing. Back out, left side. Daly, foul line, shoots a 2. In and out. Ball bounds around. Dover-Sherborn gets a fresh clock to work with. 2:38 to go in the half. Dover-Sherborn down by a deuce. Outside, wide open. We got to travel. No, foul.
Yeah, nice pass from Cherney. And he got fouled.
Second foul on Gerard. He's got 2, and I think White has 2 as well. Frigiani back out to Mariano. And Cherney takes it. Frigiani at the right elbow. Feet high post. Cherney brings it out. Almost walked. In the paint, back outside. Daly for Cherney. 16 the shot clock. They play you tight. Nice open man.
Yeah, nice
2 points by Mariano. We're tied at 2 dozen apiece.
Raiders back in business.
Yeah, nice comeback. Good Chili. Chili doesn't like to give it up. That's for sure. White, Jacob baseline. Whoa, gets away. Nice play by Jacob White.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Nice spin around, fade away.
5 seconds to get it in. Bring it up the floor. It's Frigiani. Nice fast dribbling across to Daly. Waiting, shooting. Sullivan way off to the far side. Frigiani in the paint. Short and off. Rebound by Grimes. Grimes fly pass to Keeney. Oh, is he stopped by Frigiani?
I can't believe the freshman's doing this, dude.
He went down on one end and came back on the other end.
This is insane. What a talent.
Nice playing by Daly. He comes out. In his place is Theo Allen. White. Guarded by Grant. Sullivan. Back out to Keeney. Keeney doesn't get a lot of touches. I think he's out there for his defense mainly, I'm guessing. A screen set up, not the best screen in the world. He doesn't care. White lays it up and tips it in off the, well, it tipped itself in off the rim.
Yeah, thing just climbed up the ladder and just went right up into the hoop.
Mariano. Down low, Grant Sullivan. No, that's Theo Allen, actually. Frigiani. Frigiani for another three. 28-24 is the score. No, they got to move that, don't they? It's 28-27, isn't it?
Yeah, now they're trying to talk about what happened, how the person hit the deck.
Okay, they're holding on the... Yeah, it's 28-27. I guess they're trying to determine if it's a foul, Brad?
I don't know. Grady's like, how do you not know what's happening here?
We got to push. I'm guessing... Should I guess? Let's do a jump ball, guys. What do you think?
Grady will tell you exactly what happened.
If they ask him, he'll tell them what to do.
Basketball IQ is through the roof.
We're going to get a hockey puck and switch. No, wait a minute. What are they doing here?
Don't know.
Official with the basketball down at the left end, and I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. Everybody's switching off here. I feel like I'm at roller derby. I don't know what's happening here. They're going around and around. And finally, it's, after all that, it's Medway ball. Yeah. So it's 28-27 with 45 to go in the half. I do not know what that was about.
Me neither.
White. No good.
Rebound.
Grimes keeps it into White. Nice. He finds Mealy open. Mealy in the paint. Back out. Fake shot by 21. Bennett to Foyd. To White, 10 seconds to go on the shot clock, make that 8. Shot off the orange, comes out, saved by Mealy, knocked away to Rick Grady, out of bounds, it'll be blue ball. Shot clock off, we have 16 and a half seconds to go in the quarter. It's a 1-point game with Dover-Sherborn trailing by 1 single digit. Mealy will put it in play. His first name is Haven Mealy. Waits, got 5 seconds. Gets it in to 21. To Foyd. White has it, 10 seconds to go in the half. You can hear it in the background.
Yep. 5, 4.
White might want to drive. No, fakes, throws a 3 way off the mark.
Yeah,
We're
way
at
off.
halftime. And the score at the half, Dover-Sherborn trails 28-27. In the second quarter, Medway had 12. and DS had 16 points. Much better second quarter for Dover-Sherborn. We have no halftime guest from what we can see, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly with the second half of this game. This is Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
This is what the future of local TV could be if we don't act now. Local access television is the connection to your local community, but its future is in danger. Without legislative action on how it's funded, local TV will inevitably fade away. If we don't act now, an invaluable source of local programming will become extinct. We stand to lose one of the only sources of free speech media, one which is equitable and accessible to all. Local TV keeps you connected, informed, and entertained. Our neighbors are the faces of local TV. You are the voices of the community, so let's continue to be heard. We need you to act now. Save our stations. Call your state representative and state senator and urge them to support House Bill H-74 and Senate Bill S-34. For more information, visit fatv.org/SOS.
We are back for the second half of this game as both teams warm up on the floor. I'm Bruce Glazer, sitting next to me, Brad Crandall. We had some technical problems on our live stream in the first half. Those have been fixed. Just wanted to allude to that. So just summarizing, at the end of one quarter, Medway led 16-11 over the Raiders. The Raiders outscored Medway in the second quarter, 16-12. So at halftime, it's a one-point game with Medway leading 28-27. Leading scorers for the Raiders in the first half, Mariano and Frigiani, each of the freshmen, that's interesting, had 6 points. Cherney and Allen, the two seniors, had 5, and the other 2 points were by Grant Sullivan.
Yeah, it's been pretty good action here. Both teams showing off some highlights. I'm very impressed with the freshmen so far on the Raiders team.
Yeah, the freshmen, when they're out there for the Raiders, especially Frigiani, he's just like, he says, I'm a junior, I'm a senior, because he plays like one.
Yep, and don't get me wrong, the seniors are not chopped liver either. Cherney playing really strong underneath the basket, offensively and defensively, making some good plays, Bruce. And we've even seen Allen do some things, along with the Sullivans.
Well, the Raiders came out cold in the first quarter, no question. They just had their jitters, and they came back in the second quarter definitely, and we're in a ball game.
Yeah, they sure did. And we're happy you are joining us.
Cam Crandall on camera, Debbie Glazer on stats, and Sebastian Hassar
on the scoreboard.
On the scoreboard. Is that going to work tonight?
I mean, it's working, but I guess it's frustrating.
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress, yes. We're just happy he hasn't walked out on us yet, because that's apparently how frustrating
the handcuffs and chain you brought along make a difference too. Oh, you're eating the chocolate that we were given, huh? Are you sharing? Can you believe this? He's got chocolate, and he's not sharing. I'm making a note here. That stuff is good, isn't it?
Oh my God. So good.
All the cable access people were given a box of chocolate as a thank you for doing these games and doing all that we do. And Brad didn't bring enough for everybody, obviously. Most people would not eat. They'd just wait for everybody else to get chocolate. If they didn't have chocolate, they'd give it up.
To be fair, it was melting in my pocket.
Good. Raiders going left to right in the second half. First shot of the second half. No, it won't stay by Theo Allen. That was a ball that was determined not to go through the netting. Back outside it comes to Parlon. He's been strong in that first half, as has White, number 5. Ball inside for, back to White anyways, off, an in and outer. Ball goes out of bounds. No, they kept it in.
Great hustle from Mealy.
Open shot, Mealy sideliner, bang.
That was a tough play right there. Well executed.
31-27 Medway. Good crowd here tonight, Brad.
Yeah, for sure.
Cherney, guided by his opposite number. Frigiani off to Ronan. Short. Mealy with the rebound. Haven brings it up himself over midcourt. Comes to the left wing. Brings it back out. Sees White on his right and hands off to him. Parlon brings it way back to the offensive zone. Starts working. Keeney with 15 in the shot clock.
We haven't seen him shoot like you noted.
White tipped away by Cherney.
Allen, actually.
Is that Allen?
Mm-hmm.
And Cherney grabs the ball. I saw it too, I just didn't see which one it was. Allen, cross court. Ronan's off to the left. His deep balls are not hitting.
No, it's a matter of time.
Mealy controls it in front of his own bench. Hands off to White. The junior captain brings it back out. Started all over again for a reset. Ball chipped around and stolen. Theo on a breakaway. Lays it up. In.
Nicely done. Theo had the option to pass too, but took it in.
31-29, Raiders trail. Parlon goes around a screen, brings it back out. You walk, mister. Yeah, that's a shuttle. I'm watching the screens that Medway's setting up, and they're not what you call textbook screens, and nobody's shooting off them.
No.
They're just awkward looking. There's too many people out there to get the ball around or shoot off. It's just a crowd. You're looking at Grant Sullivan for Thomas Cherney. Cherney for Frigiani, a quick shot, in and out. Nice climb of the boards by Gerard. That's his job.
Yeah, I didn't think Frigiani was really set on that shot.
Yeah. Outside. Another walk. I think that's the second one on them, and I'm not sure if they're both on one guy, but this one was on Gerard.
Yeah, this is unfortunately not the NBA, young man. Can't be doing that.
Parlon's getting a breather. He's replaced by Cotilli. Right side for Frigiani. Got it by White. Frigiani at the foul line. Oh, that looked like two, but the ball had better ideas. Keeney, right side for White. Jacob down to Mealy. Mealy brings it out to the elbow. They work it across court. Cotilli turns around, looks for an open body. Got one. Keeney gonna shoot? No. Mealy does. Way up in the air and good.
You know, he definitely has the green light to shoot.
That almost touched the ceiling, I think. 29-34. And Medway living by their three-pointers tonight, Brad.
You know, you live and you die by that three.
Sure do. Outside. Grant Sullivan for Cherney. Cherney sees the drive. Goes against Keeney.
Almost.
Did Keeney tip that?
Yeah, I think he did. Good defense.
Gets around to Frigiani. Keeney all the way for the layup. And he misses it. We're flying the other way. Pass to Theo Allen. Allen drives, scores.
I love that play from Allen there. Used both hands to shield it real quick, got through the defender, then let a nice touch up for a two.
34-31. White stutter steps. Cotilli for White. Now they're guarding better. Much better guarding on the defense by Dover-Sherborn. Tipped away by Julian Mariano.
Do you know if that is the younger brother of Luca?
Oh, okay. The linebacker, running back of the football team. I did not know that.
I don't know if it is, but it might be. It probably isn't.
This is like I won the lottery. At least I think maybe I had one of the numbers.
So under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 31-34.
Did you know?
Raiders down.
Like now, there's a dead ball on the floor. There's no, if there's no play on and a player dunks a ball, that's a technical foul.
Really?
I'm not sure if it's.
It's like showboating, right?
Yeah, exactly what it is. I got it here somewhere on a piece of paper.
Oh, I got an interesting thing to tell you guys. I don't know if you remember Luke Rinaldi.
Of course.
Yeah, so he posted a video of him doing like an in between the legs dunk, and it was absolutely immaculate.
Was it during a game?
No, it was just kind of during practice, but man, he got up there, made it look good. Oh, the streaming. Oh.
No, here it is. The penalty for dunking or attempting to dunk or stuff a dead ball from a bench technical is to a team technical. So it's always a technical, but instead of it being a bench technical, it's a team technical, meaning it counts against you on the scoreboard. Just thought you'd want to know. Also, the other rule change that I thought was interesting was teams can now use their school logo or mascot above the number if they don't want to use the name of the team. So instead of Medway or Dover-Sherborn or Raiders, you would see a logo. Personally, I think the text is much better. It's much more formal and looks better on a uniform, but you do have the option now.
And I like the other way.
And of course you do. Do you really?
I do.
Keeney in the lane. Gets fouled. No call. Kachili outside. We got a long one. Overshot by number 31, Tommy Stokes. Up the floor comes Journey. 1-on-3. Journey gets fouled. So why do you like the mascot?
I don't know. I just think it looks sharp on the jersey,
Put it on the backside.
Yeah.
How about that?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely room to put both, I think,
Kachili's coming out. And Matt Parlon's back in. Grant, open shot.
Ooh.
No good.
Look at that height from Allen.
Rebound by Theo. He gets blocked by White. Now a tie-up. It'll be White ball. No? What do you mean? Huh?
I think there were springs in those pink shoes, Bruce.
The possession arrow, I thought, favored White. I'm confused. Now they're switching it.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, they just switched it, but I thought they got it wrong. White in the forecourt. Bounce pass right side for Colin Grimes. Way across court to Parlon. They want Parlon and White shooting more. Parlon shoots. Parlon just short.
Looked good for a second.
Lucas in the game. Lucas Olmsted, number 25. He runs at 6'6". He's down low.
I heard he dusts the top of the backboards.
I believe it.
So tall.
Open for the moment. Mariano scores. 34-33 with 2.5 to go. Raiders down by a point.
Nice touch. Medway working the ball around now.
Cross court it comes to Parlon. Hands off to Kachili, back to Parlon. Parlon works it around. White holds it. They're playing catch. Parlon wants to go up so badly, but he can't. He forces it inside and stolen away by Olmsted. Grant Sullivan to number 2, Theo. Theo Allen off the glass and in. A lead for Dover-Sherborn for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, big thanks to Allen.
35-34, Parlon gets it back from Grimes. White with a $1:42 to go. White shoots a long one. Up, it supports. It'll be a turnover to Dover-Sherborn. Subs coming in. Mealy and Gerard return. White and Keeney come out for Millis. No changes for DS.
Grant Sullivan with it now. Quick pass to Frigiani. Oh!
Frigiani loses his footing, driving the other way behind his back to Mealy, and they just slow it down. It's pretty, but it didn't do anything.
Nope.
And Grimes has it. Back out to Grimes, works it around the perimeter. Mealy looking on the left side, off to Stokes. Mealy, line drive right, in the right point. They're working, nothing going on. Mealy in the paint finally lays it in, and he gets fouled. They waited and they stalled and finally found the open man to drive the lane.
Yeah, I thought Olmsted was going to stuff that one. Seemed to went through his hand somehow.
He's fouled, so Mealy goes to the line to try and make it a three-point play. Olmsted and Frigiani come out.
And you have Saber in.
And the Sabres back in, yeah. And
I don't know who else. So I just stopped.
I noticed that.
It's a good strategy, Bruce.
Theo gets the ball back. Long one. Mariano off to the left. Ill-advised shot. Mealy. Of course, they look good when you make them.
Yeah, they do.
Grimes.
They look great.
For Mealy. Mealy in front of his bench. Under half a minute to go in this quarter. 1 point game. Medway in the lead. Really? Long one. Gerard, short.
All right, 20 seconds to do something, dude.
Shot clock off. They're holding for 1. Over the mid-stripe line. Timeout, Rick Brady.
I like it. Good call for a timeout.
Yeah, I think so too. You call it when you need it. You don't wait till the end of the game. You need it now. You want to set up a play. It's a 1 point game. Let's give you 2 points.
So,
look at that
you want a piece of it?
What happens to it?
It melts it in my pocket.
You said that earlier. I thought you were just kidding.
No.
Oh, gosh.
But still delicious.
It's like Play-Doh. I wouldn't eat that, Brad. It's clay.
Well, good. I don't have to share it then.
One I sample it. Too late. You got your mouth on it. I don't want it now. Brad the Chocolate Crandall sitting next to me. I'm Bruce Glazer, and we're bringing you a live stream and a playback of Dover-Sherborn boys basketball tonight against the Medway Mustangs. Raiders go on the road this week. The doubleheader at Medway will feature a boys team at 5 and the girls team at 6:30. And as we alluded to in the first half, please look at the ArbitraLive.com schedule online, unless you downloaded the app, and find out what time the games are, because it's all over the place this season for boys and girls.
Can you spell that for us? Arbiter.
I thought you meant boys. ARBITER live.com. Don't mess with me, man. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, that was a genuine question.
It was. You're right. Arbiter. Yeah, it's not the easiest word to spell. ARBITER live.com. Down low, back out to Cherney with 3 in the shot clock and a foul. Don't know why Grimes decided to foul, but he had one to waste. So it'll be 2.5 seconds left out of bounds play on the sideline for the Raiders.
Not really an ideal situation, but we'll see.
Well, if you think about it, he fouled him out deep. So I think there's a better place, because now they can throw it down low if they have to in 2.5 seconds. Because right then when he fouled him, 2.5 seconds out deep, what are you going to do?
Then you just got to shoot it, really.
Yeah, it's got to be a turnaround shot.
Yeah, a quick
right?
pass
and a shot. Let's see who gets it. Gianni, out of bounds, white ball with 2.3 seconds.
Nice interception from Keeney. But
Keeney plays good defense.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he might. Is that a football name too?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't remember.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah, that's why I forgot. Am I supposed to bring a football roster with me?
Hey, you have a great memory sometimes. You remember things like that.
Can you have a great memory sometimes? Or it's just a memory that's great sometimes?
That's a good question.
I'm going to write that one down, too. All right, finally. Grant Sullivan puts it in play. Back to Sullivan for a sideline 3.
That was a great play. Oh, my gosh. What a shot.
2.3 seconds. Looked more like 5, didn't it? Mm-hmm. And nice basket.
Beautiful pass, too, from Mariano.
That was Grant Sullivan, wasn't it?
Who hit it? Yep, number 3. Great three-pointer.
So 3 for a 3.
And, yeah, we're starting the quarter now. Raiders 38, Mustangs 36.
You're going to make me suffer while you
talk to me for 1 second.
He's eating chocolate. You know, the one thing I always wanted to do during the game was eat popcorn while I'm announcing. You can't do it. You choke. But Brad, he's going to eat that chocolate. We'll be cleaning your microphone afterwards. Are you going to finish it before the game's over?
Hopefully.
Maybe this is a break for all of us. You're not talking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not even looking at you now. It's white ball. Raiders put it in play. Mustangs come back to the floor.
All right, I'm back.
Steven Saber looks like he's come in the game for the fourth quarter. Everything else pretty much the same.
Mariano making some impressive passes.
Mariano with the ball. Over to Gianni. Sullivan, a brief screen outside of Frigiani. Open shot coming inside of Saber, loses the ball. And finally picked up. Timeout, Rick Grady.
Wow.
Smart move.
Love that.
We either had a travel or a tie-up.
Right.
I don't know. And what the Medway fans are yelling is that Grady called the timeout too late. But that's a judgment call by the official. I'm not going to argue. Did you see the game on Sunday where the player scored a touchdown and he dropped the ball on the goal line?
No way, really?
It's all over Twitter/X.
I don't know why they do that all
They're
the
stupid. And as one of the comments was, they'll never learn, will they?
No.
He had the ball. He's on the white line to cross into the end zone, and he drops the ball.
That's so ridiculous.
And the official said, you didn't cross the plane of the white line. The ball rolls out of bounds in the end zone, touchback for the other team.
Wow, imagine if you had like money on that play too.
Yeah, you'd be flying.
Furious. All right, Raiders back on the floor. They're going with Cherney, Saber, Mariano, Frigiani, and Grant Sullivan. I'll let you do Medway.
Later. Out cheap for Saber. Steven, left side. Frigiani long up in the air, short.
Yeah, not.
He just never got enough onto it.
Yeah.
Keeney out there with the ball to Cacilli. Keeney's out there as well, in case you want to know. Nice shot by Cacilli, he scores. Gerard, White, and Parlon got him covered for Medway.
Defense from Keeney.
I saw that. Sideline of Cherney. Good!
Hey.
Is that a three?
Yeah, it was.
41-38 Raiders. Tie broken. Just about a minute into the fourth quarter. Jacob White on the left point. Keeney down low to Mealy. And he's playing ball catch with Cacilli. Had an open spot. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line.
All right.
He couldn't make the bucket, so he drew the foul.
Allen looking to check in now.
Second foul on Ryan Frigiani. Cacilli shoots the first. 41-39.
All right, Saber checking out.
Who came back?
Allen.
Okay.
All right, he hits them both. Those are big.
Back to a one-point game, Brad. It's been like that for a while. Left side, ball to Cherney in front of his bench. In the corner. Allen gives it over. They swing it around to Mariano. Guided by Keeney. Medway playing a zone defense. Frigiani open, comes low, back out. Thought about it. Now a shot by Grant Sullivan, no good. With the rebound, Allen.
Allen, a big part of this comeback, like I was saying earlier.
3-point lead for Dover-Sherborn. They work around. White wants to look for a drive. Thinks better of it. Cacilli shoots. Oh, it's blocked. Cherney.
Yeah,
on
nice
the block.
stuff from Cherney.
All-around game for Cherney.
Yeah.
Grant brings it out. Waiting. Good deliberation. Frigiani. Top of the key for Cherney. Sullivan gets it back at the foul line. Looks, sees somebody. Open is Frigiani.
That was Mariano.
It was Mariano, yes.
Big three.
That's the biggest lead I can remember for the Raiders. They're up by 6. 46-40. White shoots off balance. And
Grant Sullivan falls
I'll tell you,
down,
I don't like what White did. They're trailing by 6. We're in the fourth quarter, and you throw up an off-balance prayer. Not a good shot.
No.
Early in the game is one thing, but not now. Timeout called by Blue.
Good if you're a Raider fan, and you got to love these freshmen on this team, Mariano and Frigiani. Playing big boy minutes, too.
Last year, Medway was 10-11. They were 10-10 in the final of the season, and they lost their playoff game. And Dover-Sherborn ended up 14-9. They went 2-1 in the playoffs. They were eliminated late in the playoff round, so they ended up 14-9. Both teams 0-1 coming in. 20-game season. And I know that Dover-Sherborn this coming weekend, Sunday and Monday, will be in a tournament at Nipmuc. You can check arbiterlive.com for that information. I got nothing else.
We'll keep going.
I'm done. Are you still eating? How long does it take to eat one piece of chocolate?
I don't know. It's pretty big.
Did you have dinner tonight? I think you just had dinner.
I did.
Was it the salted caramel?
Mm-hmm.
That is so good.
So good.
It would have been better if you offered me first bite. A little late now.
Well, it's got peanut butter, caramel, and salted potato crunch.
Salted, but never mind.
It works.
It does work. It's very good. Sometimes you shouldn't look at the ingredients because you won't eat it. Grant Sullivan.
You can give them to me if that's scared
That
you.
figures. Frigiani in the lane. Inside, Cherney's got nothing. He's got it tightly. Look at Mariano. Down low to Cherney. Up and down.
Oh, strong
down.
bucket. Oh, what? How did he walk? He was standing still. That's crazy.
They're saying that he went up and his foot was on the floor when he came down and shot.
Bad call. Although I'm not supposed to say that.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be wise and mature.
I was just looking at Grady.
Yeah, he was angry.
I gotta take his word for it.
Basket and a foul. See how things turn around.
Yeah, nice bucket there. Mariano all on him too, and I don't know how he got loose.
I think Grady has a point. They were going to call the up and down, but he made the bucket. So the only thing I can think is they should have just reversed themselves unless his feet touched the floor as he released the ball. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked good to me, but I don't really know.
That's true.
I'm not on the floor, am I? Deliberately, Frigiani passes to Mariano. Theo going in. Turns around for a pop.
Oh.
That should have gone.
I know. I don't know why that one didn't want to climb in.
Dover-Sherborn giving up points on this end of the basket. 4-point lead. It comes back to White. White across to Gerard.
Oh, my gosh. He's made some big shots today.
46-45 with a three from Gerard.
That was
Ball
Parlin.
tipped. Was it?
Yeah.
Who?
Parlin.
I thought it was Gerard. Really? Okay. Nice shot! Cherney. Doesn't matter who Medway scored with his 49-45.
No.
Coming down the 4-minute mark. White, a long one.
Wow. This is just a shooting clinic right now.
Holy mackerel, yeah. 49-48. The Raiders, 3:53 and moving.
It's like Celtics-Lakers right here. Ooh, Allen goes down kind of awkwardly.
Push foul on Medway. White ball out of bounds. That's the fourth foul on White. One more, and he'll have bench time for the rest of the game. So Gerard's coming out. Coming back in is Colin Grimes, senior.
Oh.
That's legit.
Oh, okay.
For the
Good.
sideline, you
I was
can
like,
do
oh my
that.
God.
Back in the backcourt.
Scared me for a second.
Scared me for a sec, too, that I thought about it. Outside, bomb short. Don't do that again, okay?
Yeah, that was not the play.
Do not give the ball up with a 1-point game like that.
And I think Allen feels bad about that one.
I feel bad. Catilli will put it in play. Christian gives it to Mealy. Haven Mealy back to Christian Catilli. Catilli wearing orange sneakers tonight. Drives, throws a prayer. Charge is called.
Yeah.
Great defense by Theo Allen.
Yeah, that was good. You know, he got it back. Just bold play to just sit and take that.
He took Keeney with him, too.
Yeah, he did. It's like a bowling ball.
Well, you got to be brave to set up for a charge.
Yeah, you know, I think after he missed that three, he had no other choice.
Yeah, he said, I got to do something. Theo with the ball, got it tightly. Call. Oh, Catilli steals it away. Gives his team a 1-point lead.
Nice hesitation on the layup, too.
50-49, 3:15 to go. This time, Dover-Sherborn trails by a point. Coming up court to Theo. Ball tipped. Down low to Cherney. Puts it up.
Oh,
No good, but he
so
got
close.
fouled. Too bad he couldn't finish.
Ball almost went in. Still a strong play from Cherney underneath the net.
This has been some game, huh?
Jeez.
3:06 to go. Medway leads by 1. Gerard about to come back in for somebody. Cherney will shoot a deuce.
All right. Bounced but went in. Mariano in now for Allen.
I think they want to give Allen a breather for the final run.
Yeah, that's a good assessment.
Cherney will shoot again. We're tied at half a century apiece.
Ooh,
We're still tied.
Mariano on the line. Good timeout.
Brady calls another timeout at the right moment because it looked like Mariano was about to fall out of
Yeah,
bounds.
exactly. That was nice.
He's not that good of an acrobat.
Oh, Grady with just the eagle eye, too. Taking some good timeouts.
So here's the situation. Each team has 50, 3:04 to go, and who knows what after that. I got nowhere to go. We will
Must
do
be
our
nice.
halftime interview with Tom Windle next home game.
Is that what he said?
That's what I said.
Oh,
No, I texted him. I said to Tom, we owe you one. I'm not going to drag you out of your house now because we had problems earlier. He wasn't sure what was going on, so I said, we'll do it next time.
valid.
Yeah, and we'll have more games behind us that we can talk about too.
Yes. He has more time to do some homework.
Yeah.
And come in with something.
A lot of what I want to know is last year, this Raider team graduated a lot of seniors. It's a where are they now type thing.
Yeah.
I think Tom would know because his own son graduated.
I know there's a few Raiders that I know that are in New York. Brett Stark. And, yeah,
Going to school?
working.
Oh, they're out of school.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they graduate, don't
The
they?
big city.
Oh, they graduated like 23, 24.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, back to basketball. That's what we're playing, I think. The freshman Mariano to the senior Sullivan. Sullivan slows. Hands off. Coming down low. Weitzman came in. They hand off. Long one by Frigiani. Oh, no. Too deep. White ball. They get a fresh clock. Outside. Sullivan. Lost
Oh,
it off his foot.
yeah.
Precious
Grimes'
turnover.
foot.
You don't want Parlon to have the ball, and he's got it.
No, you don't. Definitely don't give him the shot.
2:22 to go in regulation. Outside, Patilli, nothing. Gets a pick. Parlon, nice shot. Short.
Yeah.
Just short. Frigiani, pass up the court to the other freshman, Mariano. Frigiani, a long one. Bang!
Yeah. Big bucket. From a big freshman.
Wow. Ice, huh? Ice.
Yeah. The fridge.
Parlon tries to match it. Nope. Swimmer.
And Frigiani gets the board. Well done, Raiders. See if they can finish strong. Oh,
Good
that
ball.
was tough.
Nice defense by Gerard. I
Yeah,
tell
that
you,
was.
these Raiders grew up. They grew up in the second quarter and the second half.
Mm-hmm.
They grew up a lot. They're playing very good basketball. And Medway's been playing well the whole game. Can't fault them either. 3-point lead for the Raiders. Both teams playing very good basketball. And we're only in the second game of the season.
Yeah.
53-50 Raiders. $1:40 to go in regulation. Over to Mealy. 1-3. Thought about it. Hands off. White would shoot from there if there was nobody in his face. White right side to Mealy. They give it inside. Turnaround by Gerard.
Big bucket.
Timeout somebody. Blue. Visitors call timeout. 1-point game. 1:25 to go, otherwise known as 85 seconds.
Wow, Bruce. A lot of action.
Time for a deep breath, huh?
Yeah. I'm all out of chocolate, so.
Yeah, my heart's bleeding.
Did you already eat all yours?
No.
No.
Debbie and I have a policy. We get one each night.
Oh, okay.
I get one each night, and she watches me eat it. No. We've been spreading the chocolate out, right? You ate it all? I got an
She
update.
hasn't had any.
No, you haven't had any?
No, I've had some the other night.
What she's saying is she watches everything I do. I'm one piece ahead of the chocolate.
Oh, uh-oh.
I've had 3 and you've had 2. Right, so we owe you an extra one? Yeah.
So, hey. Yeah, she gets 2 more.
I owe her 1, so she wants 2. Figures.
So, yeah, let me just bring up why
is there
the
a basketball
chocolate
game
means
here?
something,
Yeah,
too.
Go.
If you want to volunteer with us, you can get one of these boxes of chocolates.
And this just isn't your supermarket chocolate.
No, this
is customized, specialized
some real
chocolate.
good stuff.
This is the best stuff. So if you volunteer and we like you, we'll give you a box of chocolate. If we don't like you, we'll eat it.
Yes. Go say hi to Mike Klein, come to the studio, and try to volunteer.
What was that?
Timeout. Another good timeout from Grady.
Grady has some young players out there, and he's using his timeouts judiciously.
Yeah, he's like a player right now today.
What we've seen coaches call timeouts. It's 75-30. I'm going to call a timeout with a minute to go in the game. Why? Because I got a timeout coming to me.
Yeah, I hate that.
Grady is using these perfectly.
Yeah, it's super impressive. He can put this game on his resume. If he wanted to. He's just paying good attention, just good coach IQ, Came back in this one and called some good timeouts.
Where are your socks? You don't have socks on.
I do. They're in
No, you
there.
don't.
They're in there.
Oh, we get the baby socks on.
Baby socks, yeah. No fancy socks today, Bruce.
We should do something about it. For the holidays, we have fancy socks.
I will. I'll bring some.
I have Red Cross Christmas socks.
Ooh.
Blood donation. Okay. I will wear them next game. And then we'll put the camera on them.
I'll wear my Grinches. Oh, that was a
nice
bad
play, Mr. White. Reverse layup, Keeney. What a nice play by White and Keeney, and the visitors lead by 1 with a 1:12 to go, and we got a problem. Keeney with the ball. Terrible passing, and Blue calls timeout. Everything went wrong after the timeout.
Well, Keeney's just been so good on defense, Hasn't really been making any buckets, but there you go. He's a valuable asset of this Mustangs team.
Well, the Raiders have 2 fouls to give before they start giving away foul shots. So they got 2 to give. You got a 1:07 to go, a 1-point lead for the visitors. And someone's going to lose, but both teams have played well. And I see that right now before there's a winner.
In a tight game like this, an inbound pass is just so important and crucial, too. You gotta really read the defense.
You do, and maybe just not rush that pass.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you're already thinking about the next play, but you got to just work on the one right in front of you. That's inbounding.
Very quiet place because everybody knows how crucial the next play is.
It's coming down to the wire.
You know what I'm going to do when I get home?
Eat that chocolate?
I'm going to give Debbie 2 pieces of chocolate. I'll have 1. I say, that's dinner, dear.
That's so funny.
Out of bounds play to our left. Cacilli will put it in play. Cherney will pressure him. No, it's going the other way. Keeney's putting it in play across court, and he's being guarded by Mariano. All right, Cacilli. Rolling down to a minute to go in the game. Neely holds it. Gives it off to Cacilli, back to White. White will set it up. They're running clock. White, right side. White brings it back to Keeney. I don't know what he's going to do. He drives and he scores.
This kid is good. Waited till the fourth quarter to start shooting.
He's been waiting a while, yeah. Pressure on. 3-point game, 38 seconds to go. About 10-second shot clock differential. 4, Allen. Allen drives. Cross, Cherney, 2-point
foul. That was huge. They're down by 3, and let's see. This is a big free throw here, Bruce.
Cherney can tie it up with 25.9 seconds to go. Looks like someone woke Keeney up at the end of the game and say, okay, now.
I know, right? Well, the kid's pretty athletic. He's
Yeah,
quick.
he played good defense, but he's been showing some offense in this quarter. Cherney for 1. Ball shot.
Yeah,
Good.
nice
Now we're
bucket.
tied at 56. 1 shot remaining. Shot clock off. Now to 18 seconds. White's holding for 1. 15, 14, 13, 12. Handed it off to Mealy. He wants to drive. Foul.
What?
Wasted a floor foul, so it'll be an out-of-bounds play, no basket.
Okay, yeah.
The Raiders have 1 more to give. I like that. That was a smart play. Foul him while he's driving. He didn't shoot. You get the ball out of bounds, and they got to set up at the baseline. Make him work for it. 9 seconds to go.
Grady telling him that right now.
Way out deep to White.
Nice foul.
Foul on Sullivan. Now they don't have any to give. Both
No
teams.
more, he says.
Yeah. Okay, that was Grady yelling that.
Yeah.
Each team, anybody fouls, the other team goes to the line. 7.4 to go. Tie game. What? Out deep. I didn't like that. It's way out deep. White's going to drive.
3,
White's going all the
2.
way in. He shoots a pop.
Oh, my. 1 second on the board. There should be like 1 or 2 seconds. But, I don't know.
And Grady's right. There was time to go, and the clock ran out. We're not sure. No, game's not over. It's a 2-point lead for Medway, and I don't think the game's over.
No.
He said 1.3 seconds, Grady said.
Yep. No, I agree.
Medway crowd doesn't want to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, Grady is not happy. And, you know, I'm
Game's
not that
over,
happy
but
either.
Grady's right.
He is right.
He had time. There was time left on the clock, and the officials are just leaving the court. And this was a game that was, I don't know, the officiating was mixed, but at the end, it was like,
Yeah.
why don't you check the scores table?
Yeah.
They should know. You know, don't take it upon yourself. You don't know. You're not looking at the clock, are
Yeah.
you?
No.
Well, they didn't, and the game is over.
And that's unfortunate, you know. But,
Well played game.
Yep.
Well played game.
Grady's not going to be giving them a Christmas card this year.
No, I guess not.
I don't know, but
Medway wins 58-56, Brad, and it was a fun game to call. The
It
final
was.
score, you know, in spite of the final score. Oh, your numbers are done? When your stats are done, you're supposed to hit me on the head with the scorecard. All right, final scoring for Dover-Sherborn. The leader was Cherney with 15, Allen with 13. Mariano had 11. Fricciani only had 3 points. And Grant Sullivan with 5. So Fricciani did not have a great night.
I thought he had more than that.
Well, Debbie, did he have more than 3? You got him with 3 here. It looks like
I don't know what.
Debbie says, forget Fricciani. We're not going to count his points. Now, he's got more than... he's got... I think Fricciani had 8, to be honest with you. Now she's not getting the extra chalk. So, all right. Cherney with 15, Allen with 13, Mariano with 11. We're going to give Fricciani 8 because we like him. Sullivan Grant with 5. And that's our final totals here. We'll see you soon when the next game coming up in a couple of weeks. Watch your schedules. Watch Dover-Sherborn Cable TV. And for Brad and the rest of our crew, until next time, so long, everyone.